You have anything?
Not really.
Not really? What are we supposed to open up this episode on, Nathan?
That's your job. I just sit here quietly.
Nathan, that's not fair. This is not the law of equivalent exchange.
That's all I do. That's what I'm good for, is just sitting here silently.
You are a fucking weird man.
You know that's true.
Silently sitting there? Alright, Nathan is going to have the reins of this episode, everybody.
Oh, no, you can't.
Nathan is going to drive the boat. Every topic is bounced... What the fuck is this?
That's where you can go to the second world.
Oh, that is fucking dope as shit. Welcome back to fucking City of Brass, by the way, guys. I'm playing again. It's me this time, not Nathan. I have to hold that. I don't know if I like that.
You don't have to hold it.
I had to.
Throw it, but you don't have to hold it to bring it back.
Oh, so I don't. What is up with the hand? It looks like a... Does she have ropes on her hand? No, it's just weird. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely going here. I'm not wasting time in the first 3 for a gatekeeper fight. What's the point?
Well, you won't have any, like, modifiers or anything.
I don't give a shit. The enemies aren't stronger necessarily, are they?
I mean, you've got new ones that are stronger, but the ones that already existed aren't really.
Okay, well now I'm more scared. I'm here at night, too. You know, it's been so long since I've played this, just hour-wise, that I'm scared now. Oh, I can't summon my man. Actually, I should say our man. He's not my man.
Our big boy.
Our big, beautiful boy. Who's laughing? Hello. Goodbye.
Effective.
Highly. Oh yeah, I can throw this. I forgot. Nathan, I don't know if I like this bitch. You know what? She's growing on me.
Well, the spear's good. It also has longer range.
Honestly, it's the range. That's what's gotten me. Eeh. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went. Whip a man to his knees and stab him in the face. That's what I always say.
Good.
I'm surprised we haven't made more of those jokes. Feels like too much of a Family Guy bit. I'm trying my very best. Whip it good. I'm trying. I'll take that beehive.
Rack that whip.
Hwah! Do they all have whips?
I think so. I mean, I don't really know how you play this game and not have the whip, because you have to, like, use it for traversal and...
Well, if it wasn't an integral part of the fucking puzzle solving, yeah, but... How is there another one?
Watch out! Arrow.
Oh. Actually, it's probably better to go that way. Stop fucking slowing me up, you dick. Haha, you got whipped in the face, dummy. I'm definitely wasting that on you. Sorry. Oh no, I still have to fight these ones. Oh no! I don't like it. Nathan, make it stop.
It's stopped. It's over.
No, it's not. The war has just begun. Oh my god, they're not even helping. Fuck you! You don't have a sword anymore. What do you think of that? You don't have legs anymore. Mosh pit, go! Wow, they suck at fucking fighting, don't they?
They're trying their best.
Nathan, how did you have such a beautiful run and mine has just been riddled with sadness?
You still have 4 hearts. You're good.
I was waiting for that guy to just get up and smack me right after you said that. Hit the eyeball. Take the contact lens. I don't remember those slowing you down as much as they have been me. Probably had the fucking
Probably
boots
has an
of...
item or something, yeah.
Had the boots of Root Killer. Wah! Stoically silent, this man thinks.
I told you.
It's always funny when you pressure Nathan to talk.
I don't have anything to say.
Because I know, and you. It's funny though. Whenever you do have something to say, you are very versatile with your words. But man, if you don't have anything to, hello, Cagehead.
Looks like the Jackal from 13 Ghosts.
Another 13 Ghosts reference. How much do you like that movie? I fucking love that movie.
I like it. It's not good.
Hey!
But I like it.
What do you mean it's not good?
It's okay.
The 13 Ghosts is more than okay.
Like...
Fucking Matthew Lillard's in it, and he does a great job.
Yeah, no, he's good. It's just like, if I think of movies that are good movies, like, objectively good movies, that's not on there. But I do like it.
Nathan's trying to tell me that this is a fucking guilty pleasure watch and not a fucking actually good movie.
Yes.
I fucking hate you.
Basically, yeah.
I fucking hate you. How could you?
I wouldn't. It's not bad enough to be a guilty
13
pleasure.
Ghosts is fucking
like...
the Monk guy. The guy who plays Monk in Monk, the series
true,
Monk.
True.
And he's a father. Which I don't know if he is in Monk. I think he's just an asshole in Monk, isn't he?
I've only seen like one episode of Monk ever.
You know what's funny? My only exposure to Monk, or the guy who plays Monk, and he is forever Monk in my mind. That's his fucking name. I don't care what you say. My only exposure to him prior to 13 Ghosts was fucking Spy Kids. He's the fucking hand guy.
Isn't he...
With the multi-thousand heads.
Isn't he the guy in Men in Black that gets his head shot off?
Maybe. I honestly don't know.
You know the one I'm talking about?
He gets his head shot off.
The guy who gets his head shot off, and every time he gets his head shot off, it grows back.
No, what? Maybe. You might be right. I think you're right. You have to back that up with science. The only person I can think of from fucking Men in Black that's not an agent right now is fucking Johnny Knoxville as that one asshole cuck for the fucking alien bitch in the second one.
Yeah, that's him. Tony Shalhoub.
Tony Shalhoub's. Be a good meatball restaurant if you name it Tony Shalhoub's. Yeah, okay, I'm calling it. This fucking bitch is golden.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
It's literally just the ability to fight at range. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, that's him, alright.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the very wet transition from his head being...
Yeah, where he's all slimy.
I also forgot that's where they meet Frank the Pug.
Yeah.
Which I almost named Boomer. Boomer almost was Frank. And technically Boomer is Boomer Francis, so... There's that.
Is Boomer named after the Left 4 Dead big fat guy?
Yes, because he pukes a lot. Did you not know that?
I did not. No.
Oh, I thought I told you that. Yeah, Boomer was named after...
I mean, I kind of intuitively assumed that Boomer was named after the big fat Left 4 Dead, so I don't
Not because he's big and fat, but because he vomits so much. Like, Boomer has vomited an egregious amount since he was a puppy. Ow. I lost my spear in the middle of that. You don't get to dodge the whip. Fuck you. Yeah, so whenever I got Boomer, I was big into Left 4 Dead. It was like when I was 14, 15. And that wasn't necessarily when Left 4 Dead was big, but that was when I had it and it was a big deal for me. So I was playing it, and I got my dog, and then he just kept throwing up, so I was like, And Mom wouldn't let me name it Frank, which is what I wanted to do. So...
Why?
Because she knew that the only reason why I wanted to name him Frank was because of Men in Black, and there was already a pug in Men in Black named Frank, and she didn't want me to do that. So I had to think of a better name, and then, all he would do was throw up, and I was like, fuck it, Boomer. And my mom really actually liked Boomer, because my mom's, I don't know, she didn't know what it was from. I just started like, I think Boomer's a good idea. And no one, other than Jonah, no one knew what a Boomer was. So, that's what he was. He just kept throwing up. I wish he would have tracked other pugs with his vomit, but... Yeah, that's the name. That's the story. And then my mom let me compromise and let me have his middle name as Francis. Not that we call him that. But Boomer Francis all the way.
I like Left 4 Dead. Is Dark Tide good, by the way?
Is what?
Dark Tide.
Oh yeah, it's good. In your end game, though, it slows down, but it's also another one of those in development games still.
Yeah. I
it's
love
mega fun.
Vermintide, which is
mega fun.
Their other Left 4 Dead, but it's Warhammer Fantasy.
I will say this much: everything that is squad based is good by itself, but with friends improves significantly.
Yeah.
So if you are not completely immersed in your experience, then you at least have to have a buddy or two join you, and you'll like it. I like being a big oaf with a gun, though.
You say I would definitely play the Ogron only.
Oh my good God! I got the Gauntlet of Thrusting. Woohoo! I'm gonna try that out tonight. Did I just buy 2 whips?
No, one of those was the weird thing that makes you fall slower or something.
Oh yeah, the thing we didn't really understand before.
Yeah.
The Fez idiot died, and the Cage Head also died. Yeah, Dark Tide's fun though. If you're into that sort of thing. Honestly, I bought it not being into Warhammer, and it made me into Warhammer, so...
I like Vermintide a lot, so I thought about getting it.
I've played a few levels of Vermintide, but it felt more like it was trying to be a more confusing Left 4 Dead.
See, I think Vermintide, from what I've heard anyways, people say Vermintide is the better of the two.
I'm sure it's better, but to me it was more confusing. Because it was like... It's Left 4 Dead, but like you have all these weapons that slowly increase in damage and everything, but you have to equip them yourself. And there's like pistols and well, I played the Witch Hunter or whatever when I was playing it.
Well, I bet you can guess which character I played.
You probably played the big stupid oaf with big old double-handed weapons. I'd have
I played the dwarf.
Oh, is there a dwarf?
Yeah, Barden.
Oh yeah, there is a dwarf. You're right. Forgot about that.
I played the dwarf. I love
Charm of Fortune for $420. Well, thank God you were there. Yeah, I played the Witch Doctor guy or whatever.
Saltspire.
$700. Gain a precious extra moment before your enemies see you for who you are. Okay, cool. I'll pay for that.
I like Saltspire.
Is that the Witch Doctor?
Yeah.
Or the Witch Hunter? God, why do I keep saying Witch Doctor? Because witches in my mind have a fucking PhD. Pretty fat dick. Pretty huge dick. God damn it, I fucked it up.
PFD.
Yeah, I know. Buy insurance. What does this do? What does that do?
In your next run, you start with money.
Ah. And that money is probably just going to be the money I just put in.
Probably.
Hey, look, he's confused. Oh, I get it. There's a little stupid bar above him. Ow. Ow! What the fuck, Fez? Man, I got to this area and I immediately started getting shit on. Is that one mega confused? What is he doing? Oh, I whipped my man.
You poor guy.
I'm sorry, sir. You have shown great distrust in your neighbor. This is not the kind of man Mr. Rogers thought you could be.
Good throw.
I didn't even see that exploding thing over there. I just said, bees be upon ye. You want me to release the Nicolas Cage? I really want health now, and I waste all my money on the fucking Amulet of Confusion. It's not even that good. Most people get confused for free, so why did I have to pay $700? I just now noticed that fucking arrow points the way to where I need to go out.
Yeah.
I've just been like, oh, there's a door. That's been my entire playstyle so far, Nathan. Oh, that door looks openable. What's over here? Nothing. More nincompoops. Okay, maybe it is good. And I have that really strong spear that you had.
Yeah,
man, these guys are slow as shit. The party's already over, gentlemen. You've missed it. I keep thinking there's going to be a lasso. Or an item.
Lasso. It becomes a poison.
I don't wanna.
Poison chest.
I don't wanna. But if you attack one, they immediately already understand what they need to do. Get out of here, you dick. Give me your fez, too. This is a really anticlimactic way to die, sir. Climb! Climb! Nothing ever listens to me around here. Hello, sir! Now go on your knees. As I miss. Nathan wants to talk about how much he likes Monkey Island.
I do love Monkey Island.
See, that was all it took. Now you're started.
That's it.
God damn you, Nathan.
What else do you want me to say? I like Monkey Island.
Tell me about the intricacies of point-and-click adventure games.
Why
Why do they compel you? Because I fucking hate point-and-clicks.
Why?
I just hate them. I don't know what it is. I think it's because all the games I played on an educational level were all fucking point-and-clicks. So they're like in my brain. They're like, I'm not going to like this because it's like something I would have to play in school or something.
See, I grew up playing like Myst, so that's probably why I like them.
What the fuck is Myst?
It's like the OG point-and-click adventure puzzle game.
Be honest, Chief, that does not help.
I don't really know. It's Myst.
Is this spelled with a Y or something?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I do know what you're talking about then.
MYST. They're still, to this day, some of my favorite games. There's the original 4 Myst games.
Extract of Howling.
Ass, so.
The fourth one sucks ass, is that what you said? Does it at least get a straw, or is it just straight up ass?
It's just sucking ass.
Get away from me, woman. Oh, hello. Well, I'm glad I was on a staircase and your fist missed my face. Because that would have sucked.
That was almost a poem.
A haiku?
You said, I'm glad I was on a staircase and your fist missed my face.
Nathan, if you transcribed most of what occurs here, you'd probably get a couple of good jokes and some poems.
Poetry. Poetry in
Poetry in motion. Some people call that rap. Man, it's already warm in here again.
Yeah.
Playing video game. I mean, it's not as bad as my room. Oh my god. Remember how terrible my room was?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Ooh,
your room got a little warm.
Yeah. It had the same problem of the sun hitting it directly. And every single time I bitched about it, my dad was like, well, that's your room, and would walk away. I was like, no, motherfucker, get back here and help me fix this shit. Get blackout curtains. Like, no, that doesn't work. I've already tried that. It's like, just open your door. It's like, I can't do that whenever we're recording. You guys are too loud. Well, then just don't record and keep the door open. Fuck you, Dad. I can't have gay sex with my friends upstairs in my room.
Yeah, Dad.
With the fucking door open. So eventually I just caved and moved out. Definitely didn't have anything to do with my wife.
You didn't want to live with your wife in your parents' house?
Hell no, that sounds like fucking a personal hell.
It would be hellish.
Who does that? I mean, I get it for like economy's sake.
Who do that.
I get it for economy's sake, but everything else, like, why would you look... Oh, this is a good idea. I must be right next to the gatekeeper thing. Maybe I'm not. I hear people fighting. There are a lot of spinny shits. Oh, hello. I just want to buy this, okay? You motherfucker. Oh, that's the boss.
That's her.
That's the boss, alright. That wasn't going anywhere. The lasso of reach, the soul of ice, the spirit of eternity. I missed. Nope, that was my one free hit. God damn it. And I'm going to die. Yep. It's gonna happen. Yep. I was like, there are too many spearmen coming in. Let me just get one more so we get another rank up, but... Nathan's turn!
How long until we unlock the next guy?
I think it said 6. It seems like it's every 2. Except for the first one. But we'll have to look. Maybe it's... 6, 9, and 12. Jesus Christ.
We're already on 5.
Yeah, but it's been, like, almost 3 hours to get 5.
Well...
Nathan, if you think I'm playing this in my off time, off camera, you are wrong.
Why?
Because all the funnies will happen. I can't get magically better at it. teleport to the garden.
No.
Why not?
I'm doing this the old-fashioned way, baby.
You are a dick. You are a swine. Here I am trying to progress this series. Oh wow, that really helped. Thong of Vine.
Hey, didn't you buy insurance?
I did.
Where's my insurance money?
Where's my fucking insurance? Maybe you have to collect it from the genie. You have to find the genie again and go, oh yes, here's your claim. But yes, I did buy insurance. Get fucking memed on, shit ass. God damn, Nathan.
I didn't have my spear, so I was trying to...
You just burned the sole of your foot. Go buy yourself a whip.
Crack that whip.
Well, there's 2 whips up for grabs.
Whip your mama's... That's not good.
Why would you... Whoa!
I hate the lyrics.
Whoa. Whip your mama's back.
Hold on a second.
God damn. That fucking song makes no sense anyway.
I hate that song, actually.
What? Really?
Yeah.
You don't like it? Hang on. Now I'm pulling up lyrics. Fucking crack that whip lyrics. I hate that song, actually. You're only saying that because of what you just said. Crack that whip, give the past a slip. Step on a crack, break your mama's back. They took a nursery rhyme and they made it into a song. I find great mistrust dealt in this way. You ever hear that really... Actually, you might not have. Do you know of the theory that's in place that if you... Hang on, I have to look this up. I can't remember exactly how it goes, and I want to say it right because it's so funny. What the fuck is it? Nathan, keep whipping people for me.
Can do.
It's so hot in here I can't think. Fuck. Alright, immersion has been broken.
It's a little on the spike. Well, no, this is, if anything, it's more immersive because we're in a big desert city.
You know what? You got me there, but I'm also not a woman with a spear, so...
Well, anything is possible. It's 2023.
Where the fuck is it? I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
There was this really stupid bit a while ago where, like, if you... Oh, no. I remember it now. If you jizz on a fucking Civil War, Southern Civil War flag and plant it in the ground, a fucking Cracker Barrel grows. I guess you haven't heard that. You chuckled slightly. Yeah, that was what I was like. I know there was something that I saw. Anyway. What the fuck? When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Before the cream sits out too long, you must whip it. I didn't know that was a fucking part of it.
Crack that whip.
This is the most simplistic fucking song in the world.
It's also awful.
Most things that are simplistic have that capacity, I'd say. Is that the insurance asshole? No, it needs to be a black pot, Nathan. I thought that said Trident of Pleasure. I get it. Does it pierce people? You need to really start reading these briefs. You couldn't have walked 2 extra steps?
No.
To pick that up?
If you have a whip and you can pick things up with it, why would you ever do anything else?
I would pick things up with my hands if I was a fucking foot away from it.
No.
I don't want to be an obnoxious ass.
If you could be an obnoxious ass with a whip, you would.
Dude, what you're essentially telling me is that you are fucking gonna walk down the street, see a quarter on the fucking side of the road and go, I'm 10 feet from that, but let me whip.
If I had the ability, yeah, I'd do that.
Let me fucking press the L button on my controller real quick and whip that into my hand. Indiana
Jones
have
an ass. It's the same thing as,
ass.
like, if you had this ability to get the superpower of jumping slightly.
No, Nathan, that's a shitty superpower.
It is a shitty superpower, but it is better than no superpower.
No.
If it was that or nothing,
I'll tell you
that.
exactly why jumping is a terrible superpower, because you're assuming that you are the only person who gets a superpower, right? There are no supervillains or other superheroes. It's just you and your canonically strange way of jumping. So that means you have to go to fucking parties and events and shit and introduce yourself as I'm the guy who jumps really high. And that sounds miserable.
People would like me. I'd be really cool.
Because you can jump?
Yeah.
I don't think you were fond of athletes who can jump to ridiculous heights, are you?
No, but not that's like impressive for a normal person level of jumping. I mean like a superhero jumping.
What's a superhero jump, Nathan?
Well, I don't know.
Define it for me so I have a better understanding of what you think it is.
Like, not superhero necessarily, but let's say like 10 feet.
Okay. In the air, up?
Yeah.
That's a super jump to you?
It's not a super jump. Can you jump 10 feet?
No, I can barely jump fucking 6 inches.
I know. So
but 10 feet doesn't feel like a superhero jump.
10 feet.
10 feet doesn't feel like a superhero jump. 10 feet feels like my mommy fucking, gave me special milk my whole life that made my leg muscles develop more. Doesn't feel like a fucking... I'm also fat, Nathan. I have no frame of reference for how tall a jump's supposed to be.
Well, I got news for you, pal. Nobody can jump 10 feet in the air.
Well, no fucking shit, but still, that doesn't feel like a superhero jump. A superhero jump to me would be like Hulk jumping over a fucking building.
Well, that's... I mean...
And buildings are taller than 10 feet.
The Hulk has a lot of superpowers, though.
No, the Hulk has one power. Muscle. And anger. But that goes hand in hand.
Yeah, but it's like super, uber, mega muscle. Like lifting planets muscle.
He's not Atlas.
I think there was an actual issue where he picked up a planet.
Well, yeah, probably
real.
Probably World Crusher Hulk, if I'd had to hasten a bet.
I don't know anything about superheroes, but you know what? I really liked the Hulk video game, and I wish they'd make another one, because...
Which one?
Is there more than one?
I'd imagine. Well, since there's been 3 iterations of Hulk, I'd imagine there'd be 3 iterations.
Well, the old, GameCube era,
You know what? There was a GameCube era Fantastic Four game that was really fun, too.
Just, the Hulk is a good character to make a video game about. Spider-Man is okay or whatever, but the Hulk can smash people with cars and stuff. Spider-Man can't do that. Where's the Hulk video game?
Where's the Hulk video game? It's probably a game that was after the 2008 Hulk movie or something then, since if it was on the GameCube.
It's just it's the Hulk, I don't know, it's the Hulk video game. But you can jump really high and you can pick up cars and tanks and hit people with them and...
I can do that normally.
You can?
Sometimes. I gotta be really angry.
Like the Hulk?
Sometimes I turn green.
The Hulk, I guess, is the Hulk just not very popular?
It's not that he's not popular, it's that your fight scenes that you would have the Hulk in wouldn't be as visually impressive as...
What are you guys mouthing to each other?
What?
I like the Hulk.
Oh. My wife would like to inform us that she likes the Hulk. I don't know why she couldn't just say that.
No, the Hulk is my favorite superhero.
I'm just saying that the Hulk wouldn't have a visually impressive fight.
Are you kidding?
Well, compare it to, Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. Visually, they wouldn't... It would just be a series of punches.
All Spider-Man can do is shoot webs. The Hulk could pick up a building and hit somebody with a building.
But have they ever done that?
No! Why haven't they done that?
I'm just saying. I don't think...
They could.
You have to gauge things. Yeah, it's definitely the 2008 Hulk that was on the GameCube that you're thinking of, Nathan.
Yeah, it's a good-ass game. Make that in the modern generation.
Who the fuck would play a Game Boy Hulk game? That reminds me, Nathan, at some point, me and you have to go through all of the Game Boy Spyro games.
Okay. I've never even played the regular.
I know,
Spider-Man
you're gonna
game.
absolutely fucking hate it, but it's gonna be worth it. I wouldn't get rid of... No, don't get rid of your harpoon. Your other harpoon is got more damage.
I can, this knocks people's weapons out of their hand. That's kind of cool.
I still want the damage. If I'm gonna hit a motherfucker, I want him dead. What the fuck did the insurance do?
I don't know.
I don't think it did anything. Another we were right. It's fucking snake
Got
oil.
Scammed. What happened?
I think you got hit. Okay.
Coffee is fact checking our Hulk game.
I was saying that the Hulk movie that came out in 2008 was probably the one that was based off of. Unless I am misremembering, because I thought the GameCube came out in like 2001. So I'd imagine by 2008 it would... No, maybe it was 03. I don't like thinking of times before I was able to jizz.
GameCube was out before 2000.
No, it was
Right,
definitely... Yeah, well, no, it was... GameCube was definitely 01. But as for the Hulk movie, that's up in the air. I don't know. I thought it was 08, but maybe I'm wrong. What?
There's the one that has like Liv Tyler in it.
Yes, that's 08. And then the next one where it was fucking what's his nuts, and he's got a laughable name.
I don't like Mark Ruffalo.
Okay, I just heard my wife gasp from the other room.
I don't like him.
Chart of Revelation.
I don't like Ruffalo.
Nathan doesn't like Mark Ruffalofagus.
I don't think he's a good actor. I don't like him.
Mark, have you literally ever heard him in an interview? So technically,
I guess Audie's
his
joining the
brother's
episode.
dead.
What?
You say his brother's dead?
Yeah.
Why do you state that like it's something that deters his character?
No, it's not that. But like he was. Have you heard of him? Have you heard the story of like his brother?
No.
I think he was like some kind of drug dealer or something. I think he got shot or something. But anyway.
Okay.
It wasn't like Mark. He it was a shady kind of situation that he died in. It wasn't like Mark Ruffalo's brother got in a car accident. It was like he was murdered.
He was mouthing on to the wrong people that night, and he couldn't turn on the green.
You know what? If I could be a superhero, I think I would pick the Hulk.
That doesn't surprise me in the least, because every single time you're in a magical situation, you just want to be a guy that can swing a really big item.
Yeah, that's the coolest.
Nathan just wants to be stronger, and he's like the one motherfucker in my entire life I know that can move a fucking freezer up a flight of stairs by himself. So I don't know why you need more strength. I would assume you'd want to be more nimble.
There's no such thing as being too strong.
There is no such thing as being too strong?
No.
I would back up through that trap, because that's a lot of assholes.
I can take it.
I'm sure you can, but I'm more cautious than you. Okay, the Hulk movie I'm thinking of is from 2003. The Incredible Hulk is from 2008, since my wife would like to fact-check me on the air.
No, I knew there was one before, and I thought it was like...
I know! I thought the one that was first was 08, but I am wrong. So...
I don't know.
What is that guy's fucking name? It's always funny.
The Hulk in that one?
Yeah, the guy who plays the Hulk in the 08 one. His name's funny.
Edward?
Edward Norton! Yeah, his name's funny. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
I hope not. Nice slide, shit ass. Wow, I can't believe you pulled that off. I'm moderately impressed.
I am the king of all gamers.
I wouldn't go that far, buddy.
I'm the king of all...
You're the king of
gamers.
the city of brass. And it smells like hot ass. Health! Dude, use a wish on that shit. Now be out of your price range. Oh, look at that.
Look at us.
Fucking beautiful. What were you trying to show me? My wife keeps dipping in and out of the room trying to show me things. Okay, I thought you came back with another one. Oh, that was what it was. Mmm. Delicious, yummy gold. I would want a fucking ability that was at least practical.
You think being the Hulk isn't practical?
No! You would have to be in a rage state to use it.
Well, just have Mark Ruffalo plot armor and say, I'm always angry, and then you can always be the Hulk.
Yeah, but the downside of being the Hulk is that you shift into another mindset when you are the Hulk.
Yeah? That's cool.
Not really. Not if you
boring.
can't control yourself.
I'm boring if I'm not a giant orc.
Suit yourself.
Well, what superpower would you have?
I just want to be a straight-ass wizard, man.
A wizard?
I don't even have to be a superhero. I just want to be a wizard. I don't want to be Doctor Strange. I don't want to be Doctor Strange's wizard. I just want to be a wizard.
Doctor Strange is a cool wizard.
Yeah, he's a very cool wizard, but I wouldn't want like a. I don't want to be put in the context of a superhero. I just want to be cosmically all-knowing, I guess. Not like a god, but
Wizards are cool, I guess.
I just
Would you
want to be
have,
able to
like,
cast spells.
The question is, would you be a cool wizard or would you not be a cool wizard?
I'd be one of those wizards that would wander from town to town and be like, hey, I can cast magic. Do you need any help with anything? And people would be like, yeah, my husband can't fucking get it up anymore. Do you have a spell for that? And I'll
what
be
you're
like, yeah.
saying is you wouldn't live in a big, impossible, crooked tower that has, like...
No, I wouldn't be in a ruined castle tower. If a king employed me.
One of those, like, big... it's not an astrolabe. It's like the big... spinning planet, brass, like, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. And you'd have a great big beard and a
pre-observatory
pointy hat.
I mean, I would go with the big pointy hat no matter what.
And
I would have the aesthetic of an old
and
white wizard.
You need a tower.
I don't know if I need a
Every
tower.
wizard needs a big, funny tower.
Well, I'll pull a fucking Harry Potter. There'll be a goddamn tower and a fucking suitcase that I carry around.
No, that's cheating.
It's not cheating.
You have to have an actual physical tower somewhere.
All right, so if I bind a tower into like a cube that I carry around with me, and then every time I'm like, I'm done for the night, I just throw the cube out and the tower blows up. Like an inflatable fucking tower.
As long as there's an actual tower, it's not like, oh, I have a tower in this bag that I can jump into this bag and then I live in it. No, you have to have an actual tower. And
alright, Nathan attacked Fantastic Beasts pretty fucking quick there,
people
didn't he?
can see... I don't know anything about Fantastic Beasts, or if I did, it was completely accidental. There needs to be like, we have to consult the great sage. He lives in that big tower shaped like a clawed hand.
I wouldn't want to be a secluded idiot. I would want to be with the, like... Have you seen the old King Arthur cartoon, like Merlin, and he's all goofy and shit?
Yeah.
That would be me.
So, basically, you would be like Gandalf and not Saruman. Like, you wouldn't have a cool tower.
I wouldn't want power for the sake of power, if that's what you're saying.
No, I mean more aesthetically, like, Saruman had a big cool
No,
tower.
I would be the asshole who shows up and is like, yes, I have these spells that can help your love life, and also I have fireworks.
He had, like, a cool army of orcs.
Okay, he raised that army for the wrong reason. There's a lot of things. Here we go talking about fucking Lord of the Rings
Christopher
again.
Lee is cooler than Ian McKellen.
I mean, Christopher Lee is fucking dead, so...
Yeah, well, he's cooler than... Who?
No one.
Christopher Lee is cooler than Ian McKellen.
I think the only reason why you beat this guy last time was because of your goober.
Goober didn't even do anything, I just hit these balls back.
You're getting much better at it, I'll tell you that much. How many balls do you have to smack? The shield's gone. She's stunned.
You hit her with the balls to do damage also.
Oh. I mean, after you break it the first time, it feels like it's just way easier to break it. Why did that feel significantly easier than the last time? Oh god. It's the great fireball dick. Ho ho! Now you gotta find the way out. And he's gunning for it too. Yeah, no, I would definitely not want to be a fucking tower mage.
See, you can travel around and have a cool tower.
No, because then people would raid my cool tower for all my magical stuff. Listen, here's the thing about wizards. You can either have a place, or you cannot have a place. There is no middle ground.
In the event that I was a wizard, I would absolutely have a big tower.
And I would be the opposite. I'd be the wizard that would visit you on the weekends. And we could exchange wizardly tales, like how you stuck your finger up your ass while you sat in your fucking tower all week, and I went out and...
I just feel like you're missing out
You're gonna
on
fall.
being a tower wizard. Have fun living in, like, the dirty, like, undergrowth, like a disgusting...
And what, the
hobo.
tower's not going to be a disgusting undergrowth?
No, it's
You
gonna
just
be
described the tower as a
it's
crooked,
gonna be
leaning
a-
over piece of shit.
Yeah, well, all wizard towers look like that on the outside, but on the inside they're way bigger than...
Oh, so you're Harry
actual
Pottering
thing.
this, huh?
That's every wizard media ever. Don't try and tell me that Harry Potter invented the wheel, because it fucking didn't.
Compare things to Harry Potter and Nathan will get heated. No, but seriously.
It
It can be one or the other.
It's way nicer, and it's like bigger, and there's a big, nice fireplace, and there's books flying around everywhere, flapping like birds.
Bro, that is a paper cut hazard.
And there's a broom sweeping the floor like
You
in
know,
Fantasia.
for someone who wants to be the fucking Hulk, you have an awful lot of ideas for being a wizard.
I'm just saying, you're missing out.
I'm just
the kind
saying.
of wizard you want to be. You're missing a lot of potential.
I
in
want to
the
be a
wizard-
helpful human
being
being
a-
that has magic.
Yeah, but if
And you want to be
are
like
a
an
tower
old
wizard,
seer.
you can stand on top of your tower, and people will be like, "Behold, the might of the wizard!" And you're shooting lightning from your fingers just into
What does
the
that
sky.
help anything? I just...
It's fucking cool.
yeah,
What do you mean it wants to help anything? People are like, holy shit, look at that wizard up there.
no one wants to talk to that wizard. That wizard's scary.
Yeah,
Only
that's
the-
exactly what I want.
Only the
I don't
mightiest
like
of
talking
people
to
would
anybody.
venture forth into the tower to...
Yeah, adventurers come and I reward them with magical trinkets. Or I trap them in my wizard prison for all eternity.
You don't need a wizard prison to trap adventurers. You need a regular cell. You didn't pick up the gold.
Well, maybe if they're strong adventurers, I need a wizard prison.
You sound like you want to be a Lich King, is what you sound like.
No, I don't necessarily want to be an evil wizard. I'm just saying, what if they're bad? Adventurers aren't necessarily good. What if they're evil adventurers? I need to imprison them in my wizard prison.
But how would you know that? Because you don't get out.
Well, they come in and they start wrecking the place.
Well, that's different. Then you just have a reason to hate them.
That's what I'm saying.
You better go fucking wish for that guy to stop.
I'm saying, in that situation, wizard prison. I don't think anybody could blame me.
How about this, Nathan? I'll put you in fucking wizard jail.
No,
I'm a wandering wizard bounty hunter now.
I'm also a wizard, and
And we have to fight magical wizard duels in order to imprison all these idiots in wizard
Well,
jail.
here's the thing about wizard duels: they can only properly be fought
You're being attacked.
from your opposing wizard tower, where we shoot lightning bolts at each other from across the.
That's why I carry around a fucking cube that's got my tower in it.
No, you just don't get it.
I do get it, Nathan. You want to be a fucking Clash of Clans fucking wizard and stand on a tower and electrocute people.
Wizards need a tower. That's just there's no two ways.
You don't need a tower. You would prefer them to have
No, they
one
need
for the
one.
aspect, for the aesthetic.
They need a tower.
That's the end of that thought. He's done.
You know what? I don't agree even with the concept that it is one or the other. Why can't I be the Hulk and a wizard?
Because you can't do that.
Why?
Because I feel like you can either have intellect or...
Are you familiar with Dolph Lundgren?
No.
Dolph Lundgren is the actor who played Ivan Drago in Rocky 3. Or Rocky 2.
Yeah, and I know
whichever
he's
one that
got
was.
several degrees.
Yeah, he's like an astrophysicist. You can be a giant buff dude and a wizard.
With
you
through
just
great
can.
effort.
Oh,
That's not what I mean.
If I am a wizard...
You can't be a wizard and have a rage personality that shifts, because your rage personality wouldn't have any of the magical abilities that your regular persona had.
Whatever the name of the Hulk is, that isn't the Hulk, because who
The
gives
Hulk.
a shit?
It's Dr. Banner and Hulk.
Yeah, Dr. Banner
Jekyll and
is
Hyde.
a scientist, which is basically the real-life equivalent of a wizard. So, your point is moot immediately, because he's already a wizard and the Hulk.
Alright, you know what? Okay. Alright, you got me there. Point withdrawn. But still, I feel like you can't have magical... Okay, backing up even further. I don't think that you could wield your magic while you were raged.
Maybe. I could agree with that. I'm just saying, like...
I think the words would leave your mind if you were incredibly angry. Wow, you just lost a lot of health.
Well, like, even then, like, the Hulk, right, in this newest Hulk appearance...
No, that doesn't count. That's Professor Hulk. It's a whole fucking different thing.
Which I hated, by the way.
Yeah, it's not a very good trope these days.
But...
You're getting shot by arrows.
That guy is both the Hulk and a super powerful wizard.
We got the brigand plane.
So, if you were a strong enough wizard, perhaps you could get to a point where you were the Hulk.
Oh, hang on
and
here.
a wizard.
So what you're trying to tell me is you want a staff that has just got like 3 45-pound dumbbell like weights on each end, and you cast lightning from it.
Yeah.
From a tower that you built by your hand with magic and mortar.
Here's how being a wizard works. You build a tower. And then...
and there's no plan after. Yeah, I got it.
And then your wizarding power is so...
You only have 3 fucking life points.
Is so extreme. Oh yeah, but I think it's because I have a lot of... I'm exclusively ranged. Which is kind of annoying. I don't like this character, to be honest.
You probably hit that with a knife, can't you?
Probably.
Hang on, try it before you continue. Yes, cool. Not very strong, though.
No. And then the power of your wizardry is so extreme. This character sucks ass.
Nathan, you're playing him like you were playing the spearman. That's
well,
why.
the potion I was drinking draws enemies closer to you, also, which is the exact opposite of what you want for this. Anyway. Your wizarding power distorts reality, so your tower becomes a big, crazy, crooked wizard tower over time.
No, I think that's just time and rot.
No, because it grows and, like, into weird shapes, and, like, it's crazy wizard stuff happens.
Okay. I don't know how the physics of a wizard tower would work in your reality.
I got news for you, pal. A wizard tower doesn't adhere to physics because it's a wizard tower. If you're a wizard, what do you need physics for? The whole point of being a wizard is to say, fuck you, physics. I'm a wizard. I don't follow your rules.
Nathan be like, I don't have anything to talk about. It talks exclusively and extensively about the physics of a wizard tower.
I'm just saying, you are limiting yourself.
I'm not limiting myself to shit. Why would I want to do that? Why can't I have like a little traveling card that's like all the same kind of niches where it's like, you walk in and it's actually a fucking mansion or some shit.
You know why? Because aesthetically, you don't have...
And on the outside it looks like a decrepit piece of shit stagecoach with broken wheels.
Need wizard pizzazz. A wizard needs pizzazz. And
the pizzazz is on the inside.
You know who doesn't have pizzazz?
Who?
Gandalf.
Oh,
Gandalf
fuck
has
yourself.
no pizzazz.
Fireworks, bitch! No one's seen fireworks. Fireworks of magical capabilities.
That's a boring-ass wizard power. Fireworks.
He's not... okay, Gandalf the Grey was not a fucking, like, powerful wizard by any means of the word. He was just a dude.
He was
one of the chosen godly, I know, but still...
He's the second most powerful wizard there is.
No, not until he's white.
When he's white, he's the most powerful wizard.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But when he's gray, he's the second most powerful wizard.
And who's the first?
Saruman.
But Sauron was still alive whenever he was white.
No, Saruman was dead at that point.
Nah.
Yes?
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Saruman died.
No, because... No, there's no fucking way. Gandalf the White shows up to kill Sauron.
Saruman.
Yes.
Saruman.
That's what I mean. Focus on throwing knives and not just looking at me. He keeps looking at me for, like, extra points of damage for some reason. I shit you not, because he's sitting on that fucking golden horse with the king of whatever the fuck.
Théoden?
Yes.
Théoden
No,
king?
Rohan.
Well, his name's Théoden.
Yeah. And he's sitting on that horse with all the rest of them fucking down there, and then the fucking wormtail asshole stabs him in the back, and he drops. He was white then. He definitely wasn't fucking gray.
Oh, you know what? You're right, because in the book, Saruman doesn't die until way, way after that.
Yeah, see? Fuck you.
Saruman dies at, like, the very end of the books.
Why are we fucking on Lord of the Rings so much today?
Well, I'm talking to you about how you're wrong about wizards.
I'm talking to you about how you're wrong about wizards.
You know, you're
Nathan,
wrong.
I have more experience being a wizard than you do.
I don't know that that's true.
I think that's absolutely true.
I don't know that that's
Profile
true.
picture check.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't count.
I have an outfit, bitch. What do you got? Your arguments?
I have years of experience being a wizard. You don't
You
understand.
have years of experience being in fucking
You don't-
solitude or some
you don't-
shit in your tower.
You don't understand.
I don't understand. You're right. That's
You'll
the
never
main problem.
understand. You don't know the history that I have.
You don't understand the intricacies of magic, do you?
Wizards.
Listen, here's the first problem with your entire theory. A wizard has to be an old fucking man. Because a wizard gains their power through learning from codex and subtext and like studying their entire
Now,
life.
that's Dungeons and Dragons bullshit.
No, that is a
There's
wizard.
there's
If
no
it's not,
rules.
if you have just born magical, you're a sorcerer.
No,
They're
that's
different.
D&D bullshit.
No,
there's no
they're-
rules
no.
to being a fucking wizard.
No.
You're not gonna tell me that. That's literally.
Wizard is from knowledge. A sorcerer, you were born with it. What is it? Fucking. One of them is a demon gave you the powers.
Yeah, that's Warlock. That's all
The Warlock, there you
D&D
go.
garbage.
Yeah, but that's true about most things.
Yeah, well, I don't adhere to D&D rules because D&D's.
Because you're wrong.
D&D's for losers who don't have any imagination. Okay, real
Newsflash,
wizards.
you played.
Real wizards. I played one time.
Yeah, you played.
Real wizards are different than that.
Okay, well, if that's the case, Saruman still is an old fuck who has learned through years of knowledge how to be a wizard.
They literally spawned on Middle Earth old.
Well then,
So
They
in a
chose
very
the form.
real sense, they are sorcerers because they were born old men with power. If that's the rules you want to play by, but they're called the wizards.
what were we originally fighting about? I've forgotten.
Tower versus non-tower wizards.
I like how we completely went back to civility as I... I don't think a tower makes the wizard.
I just think a wizard, even if it's a traveling wizard, a wizard should have a tower.
I don't think you could properly protect a tower while you're away with just runes and other fucking
Of course, you
traps.
have, like... Here's what you do. You make wizard golems that are big, strong wizard golems, and they protect your tower.
If someone
for you.
is willing to burglarize a known wizard's tower while he's away, that person has to be of considerable strength, cunning, or stealthiness.
Okay, so do you think that then, if all of that's true, you will be able to protect it better than just the tower itself if you defend it properly?
That didn't make a single lick of sense what you just said to me.
Like if they're strong enough that they can...
He's put the controller down,
If they're
everybody.
strong enough that they can, break down
through
all
magic.
of your defenses of your wizard tower, what's you being there going to make any difference? They're still going
I'll be able to
all that.
refresh
and then
magic.
Obviously, if they're that strong, they can just kill you. Because if they're strong enough to get through all of your wizard defenses,
I know.
they
and
must surely be stronger than you in general.
Yes, I agree. And the people who would want to burglarize a tower would be those people.
Well, then surely, I think What am I even saying?
I don't...
What the fuck am I saying? I completely lost what I was going to say.
He's lost his point. He's gone, bro.
Okay, so let's say then that this argument that you're making is true. That they can break into your tower and steal all your stuff.
Yeah.
So, I'm a wizard traveling, but I have a tower.
Okay.
People have broken into my tower and taken my wizard stuff. It's a bummer. I'm not happy about it, but I'm a wizard. I'm alive. I could just get more wizard stuff. Or make more wizard stuff. If you're just a traveling wizard, like you have a bank account. You don't just carry all your money around with you, because people can just come and shoot you and steal everything if you're just carrying it all around with you. If you're a wizard carrying your literal house in a bag and somebody just stabs you while you're sleeping, there's everything you own gone. You've just been mugged.
So you're telling...
You have been mugged. Your caravan that holds your house in it has been stolen. Me, I'm traveling. I have maybe my staff, maybe like some powder that I throw in it and it turns into like goblins. I don't know. And that's all I have to carry with me because I'm a powerful wizard. And my crystal ball, my big astronomy spinning brass Cosmos model, that's at home in my wizard tower. Somebody steals it, well, I can just get another one. You've lost everything.
But can you?
You've lost everything.
If I'm dead, I've lost everything anyway.
But let's say they don't kill you, they just mug you. You've lost everything.
How would they mug me?
How would they do anything? If they're robbing my wizard tower with all of my wizard defenses, surely they could also manage to just mug you.
Okay, so you're saying the person who would rob your tower would also be the person who would stab me in my sleep.
Yeah. You make yourself a bigger target, personally, to be killed if you're traveling with everything on you. If I'm just traveling with just, like, my staff and my goblin powder... People are like...
What the fuck is this?
Well, you know... I could try and fight this powerful wizard, and
wait,
presumably...
you're trying to equate two, like, massive targets of wealth. What is better, to carry it with you and at least have a chance to defend it, or leave it in a fucking tower that can be burglarized by the same person who would take you on?
I'm saying, let's say there's a powerful adventurer. They are more powerful than you or I, as wizards.
You have completely stopped gameplay for this fucking argument.
More powerful than you or I as wizards. And... you make yourself a target to just be killed, because they're like, well, the risk, even though this is a powerful wizard, the risk is worth the reward, because they have everything on them. Now, I'm a wizard, I only have my stack of my goblin powder, and they're like, I'm probably stronger than this wizard, but this is a strong wizard, and to fight him, I'm not going to get much out of it. I can rob his tower, and then my tower gets robbed, and I'm still okay. You're just dead and all your stuff has been stolen.
So you think that a person who would want to steal magical items would be rational enough to have that thought right there?
Yeah.
I do not think they would.
If they're a powerful adventurer and they're like, well, I'm out to kill wizards. Like, let's say you were a criminal.
Okay.
And there was me walking around.
Uh-huh.
Or there was me walking around with $700 in his pocket. And you're like, I'm going to fight one of these guys.
$700 worth of things that you don't know what they do.
It's still $700.
Being a more volatile agent, I would not want to take that on.
So you would rather fight the guy
because at least I know that you have goblin powder.
Nothing.
I would rather fight the asshole who's got, I know that has goblin powder on it, and not a fucking vase that turns people into ash.
This guy is carrying his house with him, and it's a nice house.
Yeah.
And you can live in this house if you kill him.
Yeah.
Obviously you're going to kill the guy with the house.
I would
and
not.
The guy with
because
the
that guy would
powder.
reach into his house and pull out some fucking bullshit.
Maybe we're both wizards. Who knows what we can do? I can maybe conjure portals and take stuff anyway.
That solves all the problems in the world right there. If we can conjure portals, then fine. We can all have towers.
I'm just saying,
You cut it through.
No, my point is, by carrying everything with you, you're opening yourself up to get mugged.
If I was a normal man, you're correct. However, I feel like there's an air of respect and fear surrounding a man who has got all the confidence in the world to travel around with all of his shit.
You're underestimating, I think, how crazy people are.
They're underestimating how fearsome a wizard can be.
But you're underestimating how fearsome a fucking crazy person can
You've
be.
just whittled this argument into a spear and you just keep stabbing me with the same point.
I'm just saying, like, you work in a hospital. You probably had to deal with crazy
I've dealt
people.
with several crazy human beings.
They're unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You can't...
You know what I do? I reach into my fucking house and pull out my wizard gun and I fucking cap them.
You can't reasonably expect to fight a crazy person.
If I know they're coming.
But who knows what they're going to do?
I've got spells,
you're up
dude!
here with your fists out. I'm talking about you, not wizard you.
Oh.
This is... Like, in a world where you're a wizard, there's no telling what this crazy person can do. But in a world where you're you, and you're just you... And you're about to fight a crazy person.
And a schizophrenic comes up.
You put your fists up, they lunge at you, wrap their arms around you, and bite your nose off. What now? That's not.
I don't have a nose.
That's not what you were expecting. You were expecting, an honorable bout of fisticuffs.
Okay, no. If you
off.
think, even for a
That's
second, there's going to
hyperbole.
be something...
That's hyperbole. What I'm saying is...
I believe...
You don't know what a crazy person's going to do.
Right.
Wizard you doesn't know what a crazy person in wizard world is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You might be thinking, oh, well, I'll just zap them with lightning. But then while you're casting your lightning spell, they're, like, shitting in their hand and throwing it at you, and now you're distracted, and then they stabbed you with a prison shit.
If I died as a wizard after being hit in the face with anything that was material, I don't think I'd be a very good wizard.
You don't know. You just don't know what...
You don't know either! You're just throwing shit at me!
That's what I'm saying. You don't know...
Play the fucking game,
so
Nathan!
It's better to have your bank, i.e. your wizard tower, where everything is at least theoretically safe.
Okay.
Like
if we're going back to the wizard tower and you're just using it as a sort of bank safe haven thing, I wouldn't want it to be a visible thing. I would want to be like in a crypt or something like that.
Okay, so
where it was underground.
Like you bank at a bank.
Mm-hmm.
The bank is a physical building that you can point to and say, "That's the bank."
Yeah.
People can still rob the bank.
Yeah.
But there are enough safety measures in place that you're reasonably sure nobody's really gonna rob the bank, okay? Because, like, when was the last time you heard...
What the fuck we were originally arguing this about?
When was the last time you heard of a bank robbery taking place? Like, 1912?
That's because there's fucking footage of DNA and all shit now.
Yeah, you have wizard all of that stuff, plus big rock men guarding your wizard tower.
Originally, this argument was a wizard tower would be cooler, and now it's become you would be a cheap piece of shit if you
floating crystal eyeball that shoots fire at people that are trying to break into your wizard tower.
I think we're talking about
your wizard tower.
You are my Saruman, Nathan. You shut the fuck up.
You can have a wizard tower that doesn't have doors, and you can just
speak friend and enter
into your wizard tower, or like Morrowind, they had to levitate to even get up into their wizard tower. You can have that. The door is 300 feet into the air, and you have to fly on your wizard cloud to even get into it.
Nathan, what's your point?
My point is...
You don't know what your point is?
My point is a wizard tower is safer and better than no wizard tower. And by having a wizard tower... my belongings are more secure than yours because you're carrying them in a magic wizard bag, which is good.
What does that have anything to do with a wizard aesthetic at this point?
Having a magic wizard bag is good. I'll have a magic wizard bag too. I'm just saying, having a wizard tower is excellent. It's good. It's good money sense to have a wizard tower.
I don't give a fuck about money. You are the
money. It's good. Like
you were walking away from a wizard aesthetic by caring about money.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Nathan, this is going
wizard tower is wizard aesthetic. You have to have a tower.
Oh my god. Give me that, fucking Neanderthal. I gotta kill us real quick.
It's been an hour and a half long.
Yeah, and 25 minutes of it has been you going, ah.
I'm just saying, you're making a mistake by not having a wizard
And
tower.
you're making a mistake by thinking that a wizard tower is what gives you your fucking power and status.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that. I said having a wizard tower is stylish and it's practical. Really.
Compared to what?
To not having a wizard tower.
You have the weirdest fucking arguments to make sometimes.
Does it not make sense to you? That's what I'm saying.
I understand that you care more about material possessions and who steals them than you care about your wizard aesthetic.
No.
Because that's the points you've been
A
making.
wizard tower has it all. It's the complete package. It's wizard aesthetic to the nth degree, and it's practical. Having a wizard bag that has your house in it.
I didn't say a
It's
wizard
cool.
bag ever. I said I had a cart. That's all I said.
Having your cart
It's much harder to steal a cart that has no wheels.
that has your wizard house in it is cool. Having a wizard tower is cooler. At the end of the day, even if you have a cart
At the end of the day,
that doesn't have wheels and what's it do? Does it like have levitate? What's the cart do? Is it pulled by a horse? It doesn't have wheels.
when I'm sitting on the fucking not that you care now, but now
I know. I'm
when I'm
curious.
sitting on the thing, I fucking put my staff into the fucking little thing or whatever the staff goes, and I chant the words, and 4 magical spirit horses pop up, and they lift it up, and then wheels, or apparitions of wheels appear, and we go forward.
I see.
So it's a wheelless piece of shit on the outside.
But
It looks like a wrecked caravan that's already been raided by brigands.
a determined enough band of like 6 to 10 brigands, let's say, could
I don't care about this anymore, Nathan. I don't.
kill you and pick up your caravan and just carry it away and take everything out of it at their
As
own
if I
mercy.
didn't already have spells of protection around me.
Sure, but my wizard tower has that.
Yeah. So would my traveling home.
I'm just saying your argument initially was
You know,
that
you know what we're doing? We're arguing, is it easier to burglarize an RV over a home? You know that, right?
Your original argument was, if I'm away from my wizard tower, I'm afraid people will burglarize it.
I'm saying it's more of a risk.
I said,
Yes.
well, if
But
you
this
have-
was originally, you said I
if
need a
your
tower.
defense now is that you have spells in place to protect it, I have those for my wizard tower too. My
I know,
wizard
but your
tower
whole point is
just
that
looks
it would be
cooler.
easier to rob me.
It would be more enticing to rob you and kill you.
And that's how I get more magical shit.
Your life is in greater peril than mine. Because if I'm traveling without, just around, no wizard tower, my wizard tower is back where my wizard tower is.
You know, all of this is mute anyway because you said portals are a thing, so
People
now I
are
don't
like-
have to do that.
People are like, so you have a wizard tower.
Yes, if there were portals, I would absolutely have a home base area thing. Which
Would it be a tower?
It would be a stone fortress with a big fucking tower for you.
That's all I wanted.
Jesus fucking
That-
Christ.
No, that's not all I wanted. Does it have a big cosmic brass spinning astrology?
So you want me to be a superstitious wizard?
You know, no, All wizards are superstitious.
To a degree, but not to the stars, I wouldn't think.
I think cosmology, the music of the spheres, if you will, is an inherent part of being a wizard. I think it is, to at least, like, aesthetically. Like, have you seen The Dark Crystal?
No, Nathan, I haven't seen The Dark Crystal.
You know that thing Agra has?
No, I don't even... What the fuck is Agra? Oh my god. I'm fucking done. I'm crying. We've been arguing about... There has been no gameplay on this fucking screen for 35 fucking minutes. Oh my god.
I wanna...
We gotta fucking stop, dude. We gotta stop. There's nothing else here.
What I mean when I say, this is what I'm talking about. This is what you need to have in your wizard tower. It's a big spinning planet brass thing and all the planets move.
Okay.
You need to have one of those in your wizard. Every wizard has one.
Nathan wants me to have a fucking solar system that tracks where all the fucking planets are.
Big ass telescope too that sticks out the side of your wizard tower.
Okay,
so
Nathan.
You can observe the music of the spheres.
So I have to live in a giant tower that has an impractically large object on the top of it.
Yeah.
To view the stars.
Yeah.
And that screams being a wizard to you. And not just an astrologer with a lot of money.
Perks of being a wizard is that practicality, frankly, isn't even optional. It's irrelevant. You don't need things to be practical because you're a wizard.
Okay, my big, long, thin, pointy tower would not have that at the top of it. But I'd have a small subsect somewhere that has all that shit in it.
You need to have an actual observatory as a wizard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd have 4, corner points that are circles on my big fortress. One of them would be a big fucking library. One would be a fucking whatever the hell you want this thing to be. One would be for alchemy and tonics and all the fucking glass flasks.
But you know what's cool about wizard towers? They don't follow any kinds of, gravitational rules. So you can have that. Like let's say your wizard tower comes up. You can have a room...
Nathan, I've agreed to your stipulations. Can this end?
Sticks off the side, and it's like a whole other room. And it's like, this wouldn't... Structurally, this isn't sound. If you're not a wizard. But if you're a wizard... Things don't... There's no rules. So you can have a room that's like... You could have a floating wizard tower.
I'd like to dial this back to when Nathan said he wanted to be Hulk. I'm fucking done. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Fuck's sake. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed a fucking 40-minute rant about wizard towers.
Goodbye.
I'm leaving.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right about my wizard argument.
You're out of your fucking mind, sir.